The long-awaited burial is finally here. It's a day that resonates with a somber tone and a heavy heart. Today, we find ourselves grappling with a difficult question. What happens when peacekeepers become victims? We are gathered to honor the 17 brave soldiers who laid down their lives while on a peacekeeping mission in the Okuama community, Delta State. These men, who took an oath to protect and serve, found themselves in the line of fire, sacrificing their lives for the cause of peace. It was on a Tuesday, an otherwise ordinary day, when the news broke. The Nigerian Army released a grim announcement that these 17 soldiers had fallen. Today, they will be remembered and honored in this burial ceremony, a final farewell to these brave souls. The following day, Wednesday, March 27th, 2024, marked a day of mourning and remembrance. A day when the nation paused to pay tribute to its fallen heroes. The burial was scheduled to take place at the National Cemetery in Abuja, a solemn ground where many heroes have been laid to rest. In this moment of national grief, a figure emerged to pay his respects. President Bola Tinubu, a prominent figure in Nigerian politics, was scheduled to attend the burial as the special guest of honor. His presence was a testament to the significance of this event and a tribute to the fallen soldiers. As the clock struck 3, the ceremony began. A moment of silence, a final salute to the fallen heroes. The air was heavy with grief, but also with gratitude. Gratitude for the service and sacrifice of these 17 soldiers who gave their lives in the pursuit of peace. As we reflect on this event, we remember these soldiers not as victims, but as heroes. Their sacrifice, a testament to their commitment to peace and their love for their country. They served with honor, they fought with courage, and they died with dignity. In the face of adversity, they stood tall, they stood strong. They were peacekeepers, and they became heroes. Today, we pay our respects to them, acknowledging their service and their sacrifice. We remember them as they were, brave, committed, and honorable. Their story is a reminder that peace often comes at a great cost, but it is a cost that these soldiers were willing to pay. They are a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit. They are a reminder of the price of peace and the value of service. In their memory, we find the strength to carry on. In their sacrifice, we find the courage to keep fighting for peace. They may be gone, but they will never be forgotten. Today we honor them. Today we remember them. Today we say, thank you.
Invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it is with heavy heart that I join you today to commend to earth the remains of our officers and men who died in the course of duty on 14th of March this year, 2024, in Okuama community in Delta State. The officers and soldiers who lost their lives that day were patriots, brave and noble men who gave their lives to defend and protect our nation against internal and external threats. Their sacrifice will be remembered and honored for generations to come. On March 14th, Lieutenant Colonel A.H. Ali, the commanding officer of 181 Amphibious Battalion, led 3 other officers and 13 soldiers to Okuama community to mediate in lingering disputes with Okoloba community. They went on as peacekeepers and peacemakers, respectively, seeking to bring an end to the hostility between the two communities. They didn't go with tanks, machine guns, and other weapons. They were on a mission of peace. Before the dastardly attack, Lieutenant Colonel Ali Azi, I was known to be briefed by the Chief of Army Staff, enjoyed great operational exploits, fighting terrorists and insurgents in the northeast and northwest before his deployment to the Niger Delta. Ali kept faith with his military calling till the end. On behalf of a grateful nation, we honor the sacrifice of Ali and the other gallant patriots who died that day. They will forever be remembered as heroes who answered the call of duty and paid the ultimate price. Major D.E. Obi, Major S.D. Ashafa, Captain U. Sakari, Staff Sergeant Yaya Seidu, Corporal Dambaba Yaya, Corporal Kabib Bashu, Lance Corporal Abdullahi Ibrahim, Lance Corporal Bulus Haruna, Lance Corporal Sole Opayemi, Lance Corporal Bello Anas, Private Alhaji Isa, Private Clement Francis, Private Abubakar Ali, Private Adamu Ibrahim, Private Haman Peter, and Private Ibrahim Adamu. You are all our heroes. Each man now belongs to the hallowed list of servicemen and women who defended our country and protected their fellow Nigerians, not minding the risk to their own lives. They have all been awarded now a posthumous national honor. The 4 gallant officers have been accorded the award of members of the Order of Niger, MON. The 13 courageous soldiers who also lost their lives have been awarded the Officers of the Federal Republic Medal. I commiserate with the families of our fallen heroes and the entire armed forces. I share in their pain and grief, the grief you carry today. It is my prayer that God will comfort all who are bereaved as a result of this tragedy. It is worth restating the depth of gratitude we hold these valiant soldiers and families. As Commander-in-Chief, I do not take the contribution of members of our armed forces for granted. I recognize your valor and bravery. I honor your unflinching commitment to making our country safe from criminals, bandits, kidnappers, and insurrectionists. While we continue to grieve for the courageous men we lost that day, let us also, on this solemn occasion, be reminded of the unfinished business of working for peace and harmony in our communities. We must begin to rebuild our communities and make them into places where love, tolerance, harmony will reign. Leaders at all levels, especially community leaders and traditional rulers, must work to strengthen the bonds that unite us. We must end the cycle of violence and bloodletting. I want to make it clear once more that those who committed this heinous crime will not go unpunished. We will find them, and our departed heroes will get justice. The elders and chiefs of Okuama also have a duty to help the military in fishing out the gunmen who committed the barbaric crime against our men. I wish also to commend our armed forces for their restraint in choosing not to carry out a reprisal attack in Okuama or its neighboring communities. We must all ensure that the innocent people of the communities are not made to bear the punishment of the guilt and wicked among them. To the entire armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I have this message for you. Do not let the death of your compatriots discourage you. There is no higher honor than the vocation you have chosen to pursue. We cherish you, we cherish your labor and labor of love. We salute your daily sacrifice in protecting your fellow citizens from danger. We have acknowledged your sacrifices to defend our country. Within our continent, our sub-region and across the world, the Nigerian military has remained a force for good, embodying a great example and keeping our democracy safe. It is now our duty to protect the families of our departed heroes. The federal government will provide housing in any part of our country to each of the families of the 4 officers and 13 soldiers that were among them. The federal government has also approved scholarship to all children of the deceased up to university level. Including those who are in the womb. The military will appeal to you to, within the next 90 days, to ensure that all benefits of departed are paid to their families. May the families of departed and all the loved ones find strength to bear the pain of this loss. May God grant our heroes eternal rest. May God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria and keep our troops safe. Thank you very much.